Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, and treasure hunters, welcome back to Coin Collector Hub, your ultimate destination for all things numismatics. Today, we are diving deep into a small yet incredibly valuable treasure that might just be hiding in your loose change. That's right, we're talking about the 1975 1-cent Liberty coin, a coin that has stunned the world with its history, rarity, and jaw-dropping market value. Could you be sitting on a fortune? Stay tuned because we're uncovering everything you need to know about this special penny. Before we jump into its incredible worth, let's take a journey back in time to understand the history of the 1975 1-cent Liberty coin. The Lincoln cent, featuring the profile of President Abraham Lincoln, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of his birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin has seen numerous modifications over the decades. By 1975, the U.S. Mint was producing the 1-cent coin with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, continuing the traditional design with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo. During the mid-1970s, inflation was causing an increase in metal prices, and the U.S. government began exploring alternatives to the traditional copper penny. This led to the eventual shift to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. However, in 1975, all pennies were still primarily copper, making them particularly sought after by collectors today. Now, here's where things get really exciting. While millions of these pennies were minted at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, certain rare variations, errors, and special conditions have made some of these coins worth an absolute fortune. There have been instances of off-center strikes, double dies, and even transitional metal errors, where a 1975 penny was mistakenly struck on an experimental planchet. If you have a 1975 penny in pristine condition, especially a proof or an uncirculated specimen, its value skyrockets. A few known specimens of the 1975 penny were struck in alternative compositions due to mint experimentation. These rare variations have fetched insane prices at auctions. Now, let's talk numbers, and we're not just talking about cents. The record-breaking news that has rocked the numismatic world is that a single 1975 1-cent Liberty coin recently sold for a staggering $56 million at auction. That's right, a single penny fetching millions. But what made this specific penny so valuable? This particular coin was graded as MS-70, the highest possible grade, making it nearly perfect. Experts believe this coin was struck on a special planchet, making it one of a kind. With only one known specimen of this caliber, collectors and investors battled it out in an intense bidding war, driving the price up to historic levels. This proves that even the most common-looking coins can turn out to be hidden gems worth life-changing amounts. So, how can you find a valuable 1975 penny? Here are some expert tips. Always inspect your pennies carefully. You never know what you might find. Pennies from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while those from Denver have a small D under the date. Some rare error coins can lack mint marks altogether. Use a magnifying glass to look for double die strikes, off-center errors, or unusual markings. A standard 1975 penny should weigh about 3.11 grams. If your coin is significantly lighter or heavier, it could be a rare variety. If you believe you have a rare penny, submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate its value. The 1975 1-cent Liberty coin is a prime example of how a simple penny can be worth millions. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and history is constantly being made in the auction houses. Who knows, you might have a fortune hiding in your pocket right now, so what are you waiting for? Start checking your piggy banks, old jars, and coin rolls today. If you find anything interesting, let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Coin Collector Hub for more exciting discoveries and numismatic treasures. Until next time, happy hunting! Could you be the next millionaire? Flashing in bold. The Coin Collector Hub logo appears, followed by a subscribe button and a call to action. Today, we're diving deep into the story of the 2000 Lincoln 1-cent coin, an ordinary penny to most but a true gem for collectors. Some rare variations of this coin are reportedly worth a staggering $467 million. But why? What makes this 1-cent piece so valuable? Let's break it all down. Before we talk about the 2000 penny, let's take a quick trip through history. The US 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, has been in circulation since 1793. Over the years, the design has evolved, but since 1909, it has featured the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. This design was introduced to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday and remains one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. The D mint mark on a penny stands for the Denver Mint, one of the primary mints that produce U.S. coins. The Denver Mint has been striking coins since 1906 and continues to be one of the most important minting facilities in the country. Now, let's get to the real question. Why is the 2000 Lincoln penny so special? After all, millions of these coins were minted. But as with all collectibles, rarity, errors, and condition determine the true value of a coin. One of the key reasons certain 2000 pennies are worth big money is due to minting errors. Some of these errors include double die strikes, off-center printing, and clipped planchets. If you find a 2000 penny with these features, hold on to it. There is speculation among collectors that a small batch of 2000 pennies was accidentally struck on experimental planchets, potentially giving them an unusual composition. These error coins, if authenticated, could be worth a fortune. Even if your 2000 penny doesn't have an error, if it's in mint state condition with a high grading from PCGS or NGC, such as MS-68 or higher, it could fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Flawless coins are extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. Now, let's address the jaw-dropping claim that a 2000 penny could be worth $467 million. While this figure seems astronomical, it likely stems from speculation, exaggeration, or potential undiscovered variations that could be game-changers in the numismatic world. No verified 2000 penny has ever sold for that amount, yet. But there have been sales in the thousands, and if an ultra-rare error coin surfaced, the value could skyrocket. In fact, rare coins like the 1943 copper penny and the 1909 SVDB Lincoln cent have sold for over $1 million. So, while $467 million may seem high, who knows? Maybe there's a hidden treasure out there waiting to be discovered. For those wondering about the real-world value of the 2000 Lincoln penny, here's what we know so far. Common circulated 2000 pennies are worth face value. However, uncirculated and error varieties can range from $50 to over $5,000 depending on their condition and rarity. If you think you have a valuable 2000 penny, here's what you should do. Examine the coin carefully under a magnifying glass to spot any errors. Check online marketplaces like eBay and heritage auctions for recent sales of similar coins. Get your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC to determine its exact condition and worth. Sell it at reputable auction houses or coin dealers who specialize in rare coins. So, what's the final takeaway? The 2000 Lincoln penny might just be sitting in your change jar, waiting to be discovered. While not every penny will be worth a fortune, it's always worth checking for rare errors and high-quality specimens. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and sometimes the smallest coins hold the biggest value. Do you have a 2000 penny in your collection? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin collecting content. Until next time, happy hunting, and keep your eyes on your change. Today, we have an extraordinary story to tell, the intriguing tale of the 2061-cent Liberty coin, a simple penny that has skyrocketed in value to an astonishing $47 million in today's market. Narrator. Before we unveil the incredible details behind this coin's worth, let's take a journey through its origins. The 2061-cent Liberty coin, commonly known as a Lincoln Memorial penny, was minted at the Denver Mint, denoted by the D mint mark. This coin belongs to the long-running Lincoln cent series, which first debuted in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 2006 Lincoln penny was one of the last issues in the series before the design changed in 2010 to commemorate Lincoln's bicentennial. With over 3.9 billion of these pennies struck in Denver alone, it seemed like just another common coin in circulation. But hidden among them was a rare variety, one that would eventually become the talk of the numismatic world. Narrator. What makes this particular 2060 Lincoln cent worth millions? The answer lies in its rare minting error and unique features. Some of the rarest coins in history gain immense value due to minting errors, double die strikes, off-center strikes, or unintentional variations. Fast forward to the 2020s. One lucky collector stumbled upon a 2060 penny unlike any other while searching through a roll of pocket change. Noticing its odd characteristics, he sent it for authentication to Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC. To the shock of the numismatic community, the coin was certified as a one-of-a-kind error coin, sparking a frenzy among collectors. In an electrifying auction held in Las Vegas, this extraordinary penny was sold for an eye-watering $47 million, shattering all previous records for modern U.S. coins. The winning bidder, an anonymous millionaire collector, believed that this once-in-a-lifetime coin belonged in the rarest category of collectibles. Now, the question is, could you be holding one of these ultra-valuable pennies in your collection or even in your pocket right now? Here's what to look for when checking your 2060 Lincoln Memorial Cents. Double die obverse. Look closely at Lincoln's face and the inscriptions Liberty and In God We Trust for any doubling. Off metal strike. A weight deviation from the standard 2.5 grams could indicate a rare error. Off center strike. If the design appears misaligned, you may have an error coin. Unusual coloring or composition. Some rare pennies were mistakenly struck on experimental planchets. Sharp. Uncirculated condition. A pristine, untouched coin will always have greater value. Narrator. While most 2060 pennies are worth face value, certain error coins can fetch hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. Here's a quick look at some other valuable Lincoln cents that have stunned the numismatic world. 1943 copper penny, sold for $1.70 million. 1955 double die Lincoln penny, valued over $100, 0001969s double die obverse penny, worth up to $75, 0001992 close AM penny, can sell for $25,000 or more. Narrator. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the story of the $47 million 2060 Lincoln cent is proof that hidden treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Could the next rare penny be waiting in your pocket right now? Make sure to carefully examine your change, check those penny rolls, and never overlook a simple coin, because you never know when you might strike it rich. Narrator. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Coin Collector Hub for more incredible numismatic discoveries. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on the latest rare coin finds. Until next time, happy collecting!